Hi guys, welcome back to Meshing About. So like I said, I have finished the textures and I was going to do the normal map and spec map for this ship, and actually so far I haven't I've done them both, the spec and bump map for this, but there's still a little bit to do, but I can show you finally at least what it looks like with those maps and just with the texture by itself. But just first off, yesterday SoundWave was amazing. And Metallica, who played last, who were the main attraction, I guess, for SoundWave. They played the best lineup. I'm not going to recall all of the songs that they played, but things like Fuel, which is awesome, Harvester of Sorrows, which is good, there's another one, Sanitarium, that was awesome too. For Whom the Bell Tolls, that was good. So if you were at the Brisbane SoundWave, hopefully you didn't miss out on that. And if anyone's watching who are going to the Sydney or Melbourne ones, then hopefully they play some awesome stuff for you too. And yeah, so SoundWave was really good. A long day. Got you can't really see on my face, but you can't really see, but there's sunburn there. Maybe on my neck. No, there's sunburn anyway, especially on my legs, which is bad, but it happens. And then yesterday in the morning I stayed at my parents' place and I saw their new dog, and she's quite cute. She's 6-month-old border collie, and her name is Mara, and yeah, she's still not used to a lot of people, so she'll come say hi and then run off, so she's still getting used to everything, I think, but she's fitting in quite well despite that, which is good. Anyway, this is going to be pretty short because all that's left now is to show you what I've done. Actually, I'll show you. So this is an example of what the bump map might look like. It's a black and white image. Anywhere where it's darker grey, it's gonna recess into the cracks, and the white or lighter patches will be the is it raised? I guess it would be raised areas. So that's what that looks like, but there's a lot of tweaking to do. And this is the specular map. So again, darker areas, there's going to be no light, and lighter areas is where light hits to give reflection and stuff like that. And that's what that looks like. But again, there's some tweaking to do, and I'm going to redo this one properly, because this is actually just the bump map with a bit of alteration, and that's not how it should be done. So anyway, without further ado, this is the first images. So actually, before I do that, so unless something happens tomorrow, I will do the proper turnaround, and that'll have a grey model without any textures on it, and then the grey model with a wireframe to show you how the geometry is, and then a color only one, and then a color with a wireframe, and then a final one with bump and spec and glow, but the glow, it's not very effective. It's only for these engine parts here. So yeah, so there will be, like I said, grey by itself, grey with wireframe, color by itself, which is this just by itself, color, wireframe, and then the final. And that'll just be a video, and there'll be no talking. It'll just be enjoy, watch this, and that should be tomorrow. But if that doesn't happen for any reason, then I will be moving on with the next part anyway, and the turnaround will come in the next few days. But anyway, here it is. This is the final render with everything bump and specular. Just a single render. And oops, let me just bring this up. Yep. And this is the color one. So no spec, no bump, just color, which looks pretty good, and with spec and bump, and I think this looks good, although I think my bump is a bit too much, so that might need to be taken down a bit. So there are the two images. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this, and if you were at SoundWave, I hope you enjoyed that. And if not, then hopefully the beginning of your week isn't too bad, and I will see you guys next time. Alright, cheers guys.